Can y'all hear this in the chat? All right, hold on. My bad. All right, my fault. Let me take it out of there. Let me get it back going. My bad. I knew I didn't hit that. Damn.
What
I
up,
knew I
Mama
didn't
Payday?
hit it.
What up, y'all? Yeah,
Oh,
sure.
y'all hear the freaking 911 call? Do y'all hear the 911 call? I'll just reset it up anyway. Window share. All right. Here it goes. Little Payday, you're calling me. All right, it's all right, bro. I see that y'all can hear it. Oh, I answer it. What's up, man?
Chat, can you hear the call? Because I'm seeing conflicting comments saying I didn't hear anything. I don't hear it. Can you hear the 911 call? No, they're saying they can't hear the 911 call. What's up, Lil Jeffrey?
I know what. Hey, Payday, I gotta go. I'll call you back. I'm live right now. All right, buddy. Yeah, you're good.
What's up, Freckles?
Let me see here. My bad, y'all. I think I know what I did. So I downloaded a new. Yeah, okay. Appreciate that. Something is not right. No, I know what it is. True Texan. I tried to share a window, but it won't allow you to do that. So, oh, Kurt. Uno momento.
What up, Vin? What up, Corona?
Uno
What up, True
momento.
Texan?
Yeah, keep it going. I'll be right back. I know what I gotta do.
No, you're. Oh, what up, Libby? What's up, Mama Payday? Mountain, what up?
Right.
Lil Jeffrey, my dude.
I think this should work right here, buddy.
Bluetooth connected.
You heard that?
Bluetooth connected, yeah.
Yeah, you heard that.
Yeah.
Well, man, I always try to do some extra shit before I go live, and I tried to. I needed Google Chrome because I don't have Google Chrome on this computer,
What's up,
and
Cassidy?
that was stupid because now Google Chrome and whatever this other form of whatever it is I got doesn't want to share it. That makes sense.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense. It's hard to explain. So Google Chrome, I gotta log into Google Chrome on the computer in order to get to my email. But if I'm on this other web browser I'm using, which is, I don't even know what it is, I can access my email. But StreamYard is acting like it doesn't know I got Google now. It's forgetting what's going on here. Yeah, but I know.
What up, Lil Ricky? What up,
All right.
Wixter? That's
I
right,
got it
Corona,
right.
man. All right, let's see if this thing works.
It will. I know what I got to do. I got to go to my email where I got it from and open it in my phone and do it this way.
911, what's the address of your emergency?
Hey, I found him.
I'll say this: that kid was begging for money.
What's a good phone number for you?
Excuse me?
Wait a minute. There's no
You're
sound
in a
again?
field?
No way, bro.
Yeah, it's playing, it's chopping it, so it's coming in, coming out, coming in, coming out. I don't know if what it's doing there.
Dude, I'm gonna punch this thing. I know it's wrong. All right, hold on. Let me slide over to here. This is gonna be interesting. Let's slide over to StreamYard. What am I doing? Well, see, this is why I got out of there because this whatever I got here, I don't know what I got here. What am I doing?
So they're saying they can hear it when your mic is on. So leave your mic on maybe and play it.
Oh, that's why. Shout out to any. I appreciate y'all, man. Look, I'm learning new things as I go. I got this. Then if that's what it is, I got it. I'll leave the mic on and I'll let it run.
Yeah, we'll let this play through and we'll give you guys a little recap here in a minute.
I'll start it over. It's 5 minutes long. It's a long call. I don't know if I need to play the whole thing, but I'll say this. The kid is immediately looking for mommy. So that kind of lays to rest everything that everybody's saying. Hey, this kid, something bad happened. I don't know. I think this was simply an accident. I heard a lot of people talking about it after he was found, and it's kind of disgusting, to be honest with you, because these people had DCF all up in their house all day, all night. I mean, we'll see. I know it's good to be like, what do they call that? Um, uh, like precautious, but damn, let this lady relax. All right, here we go. I got it.
Yeah.
Family.
You found him?
Yeah.
All right, where are you at?
I'm walking over here to a field, an open field.
Okay.
Okay.
I
know it's
just
okay,
give
buddy.
me 1 moment. Stay on the line with me.
Okay.
What is your name? What's a good phone number for you? And you said you're in a field?
Excuse me?
You said that you're in a field?
Yes, I'm walking out to it now. This guy might have a... Yeah, I found him. Yeah. I'm on there with 911. You know where we're at?
How is he doing? Is he...
Right next to where? Okay. We're next to Powell Middle School. Next to the road in this field.
Okay. How is he doing?
He's good.
He's doing good? Okay.
Yeah, he's alive. He's well. Yeah. We're giving him some water, and he's wanting mama.
Want some more water?
Okay.
No. Here, let's walk up here to the road.
Yeah.
We got him here. Good job, buddy.
Hey, just stay on the line with me, okay? We're trying to get
Okay.
out to
You
you.
scared last night?
No.
No?
Mommy.
Your mommy's coming.
Can you stay where you're at just so we can get units to you?
Okay, sure.
Yeah, so just stay where you are. Just stay on the line with
For
me.
you.
Excuse me?
Yeah, he's on the phone now. Big old snake.
Excuse me.
Hello, ma'am. Hello?
I'm still here.
Oh my God. Yes, we're walking toward Cobb Road. We're beside the school, Parrott Middle School.
Okay, so you're walking toward Cobb by the middle school?
We're walking toward Cobb in the big field right beside Parrott Middle School. They'll know where it's at. Yes, sir. We just give him some water, and he's a little panicked. I give him some water. Yeah. Yes, sir. I figured this was where he was going to be, because this is the area right behind his house.
Okay.
Yeah, they're coming. They're coming right here. Hey, they want us to walk out here to Cobb. They want us to walk to Cobb right there.
You want to take him into Cobb? You can take him faster.
It's all right.
No, but I can drive when I can't drive him. You can hold
Sorry, we can just walk in the shade up here. That way he don't get. We don't want him to get panicked. I'd get in the shade. You still there, sir?
Yeah, I'm still here. How many people are there with you?
About 15.
And how far away from Cobb are you?
Probably 100 yards.
Okay.
100 yards. Yep, we're probably 100 yards from the highway. We can see they're going to put him in a side-by-side. Oh, he don't want to get in it. Never mind, he don't want to get in it. He's too scared of it, I figured.
Yeah, that's okay. Just keep them with you.
Yes. Yeah, we got plenty of people here. He's good. They're giving him a little bit of candy right now and giving him some drinks, and
Okay.
I'm sure he's starved.
Yeah.
But yes, sir. He's good.
Oh, yeah, just
He is
keep me on the
good.
line until a deputy's there with you. Okay?
All right. Okay. Yep. Yep. It was good to have all the boots on the ground to find him.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
No, Mom, that's definitely the mom. They brought the mom. That's who was in the side by side. That's why they pulled the side by side up there, and they gave the little boy to the mom at that point. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. Oh no, yeah, maybe. Okay, we'll just let it finish. We'll let it finish. I'm gonna read the description. I'll let it finish.
Are you guys still walking towards Cobb?
Yes,
Okay.
we are right now.
Just let me know when you actually get on Cobb, okay?
Yeah, it's going to be a little bit because we're, like I said, we're 100 yards, 150 yards probably.
Yeah, that's okay. Do you have anyone else that can, like, go out to Cobb and just meet our unit there and start leading them
Hang on.
back?
Hey, they want to know, could you run up there and flag them down? Yeah.
Man, I think that's shout out to the caller because I'm pretty sure that's Mike Hill Hobbies on the phone. I coached a baseball team with Coach Mike, but I think my mom's right. I think that is a volunteer based off of the description.
She's going up there on the side-by-side right now to flag them down.
Okay.
Yeah, the big orange side-by-side.
A big orange one?
Yeah, big orange and black side-by-side. They can't miss it.
Okay.
There'll be a gate right there, but it's closed and locked, but they'll be able to see. Good job, buddy. Way to make it. Way to make it. Such a big guy you are. He got some scratches and scrapes and bruises, but for 24 hours alone in the woods, yeah, he did great. Yeah, he did great. There they are right there. There they are. Yeah.
Okay, do you see the unit?
Yeah, here they are. They're here. Yeah, they're here.
Okay. I will let you go then so you
All right,
can talk
thank
to
you.
them. Thank you so much.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Holy crap, dude. That's crazy, dog.
Yeah, it was definitely what's up, Kenny Reacts? What's up, guys? Oh man, it was
You're loud. Maybe it's on my end, but you're pretty loud right there. You got really loud really quick.
better.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
cool.
actually,
Yeah, I turned the mic volume up on my side. That's my fault.
you're good.
The sheriff then took the older guy.
Yeah, no, she's right
Yeah.
because the video that we shared on the video that I posted earlier with him being reunited to his mother, that was in the driveway. So that's correct.
Yeah.
So look at this
the chat. Whew.
Yeah, you're good. Look at this map. So check this out. So where we pulled in, I wish there was a better picture. Maybe I'll go to Google Earth here in a minute and give you guys an understanding of that area. But right in here, you can't really. Oh yeah, you can. Right in here is where he was found. I mean, right in here is where he lived. Right here is where he was found. The red, and then this is Cobb Road that's running directly through here. About right here, you can't see it. It's underneath. Like the picture should have been slid up. This school is up here. That's the track for the school. And then down here is Yance Road. It's like literally under this line right here. Supposedly a CMEX worker seen him out here. From what I was told later after he was found, that he was actually seen on this road right near. So he must have came out of here, come down in here, turned down this road, and backtracked up through here. And I'm wondering if he was hanging out in this clearing right in here. Because they found him in the tall grass right on the edge of it. And the guy, Roy, came in through Ponce de Leon right here. There's a side road. Remember, were you watching Mr. Reactions? Were you watching my stream when I was out there?
Yeah.
Okay, so do you remember when I was walking down the road and I said, man, that's a sketchy road right there? It was getting dark. Okay, this was that road. That road that looks like a nice paved road right here, based off of this map, is not. There's trees. It's only one car wide, and there's trees hanging both sides all the way down, and there's actually houses plugged in through here as you go. Believe it or not, they're trailers, but they're still out there. So if I would have turned down this road, I still would have never been able to get, like, for this kid to get 1.5 miles through these woods is insane. They were having a hard time going through here. That's why this area wasn't being searched, because this lot from like right here down to about right in here is all owned by obviously Hernando County, and they were having an issue getting access to get onto the property. Hernando County was just, and I understand it from a legal point of it, and you might be able to speak on this, Mr. Reactions, but if there were to be a search party out there, and God forbid somebody got severely hurt, the county could be held liable, because nobody signed a waiver stating that if they broke their neck falling down the ravine, that they weren't going to sue. And it's on their property.
For sure, it's county property, yeah.
So Roy and a bunch of other people, and see the church down here? This church, they're having the same problem with the backside of the church, because I guess this little corner is owned too. Remember when we parked? Because we parked about right here. This is where we parked.
Yeah.
So that road right there that I said I went down last night, right in here, that green mark is roughly where that house was. So I was back in the same area that I wasn't supposed to be in, and it is what it is. Roy and all those rescuers said, screw it. Roy went down that side road and cut through it, and I'm sure he had to get over a bunch of fences because it's county property. That's why there was so many fences.
Yeah, no, that whole scene down there is crazy. It's definitely. Oh yeah, Cassie, I agree. I don't think another night he would have survived.
No, Mom, those water, I got to go get a Google map. Those water tanks that my mom thinks the water tanks were over here. No, the water tanks were over here, but because there's CMEX right here, this CMEX company, a lot of these businesses all around, even back up in here, over in here, they're all over. They're like little, like maintenance departments, storage areas. So there's a lot of little businesses through there that ain't marked on this map.
Red Eye Patriot, he was found today, safe.
Yep, he was. The baby is found safe and sound. He was right there, Red Eye Patriot. The yellow star is his home. The red tag, geotag, whatever they call that thing, is where he was found. Let me close that part of it out. Dog, look at this. I want to show you something real quick, actually. So, watch this. Click that. So now that I got this Google type of setup, watch this. I found this. Whoa. Watch this. If I slide this baby up here, look at that thing. I can make 4 screens now. Whoop. I never had the ability to do that before. Well, I did, but I didn't know I did, I guess. I had a computer update today, and now so now I can see both things that I need to see. Before I couldn't do that. I need to get a second screen, and then I don't have to do that. All right.
No, for sure. Gators, boas, and pythons. He's lucky. Yeah. I mean, to be honest with you, that part of Brooksville, boas and pythons aren't really. I mean, I got a bunch of boas and pythons. I ain't never really seen none out there in Brooksville that are.
I'll say that you might be right that there's not as many as there are in South Florida, but man, now with just the way that Florida's ecosystem is, those things come up all over the place. They're everywhere. I've seen iguanas here.
Oh, me too. I've seen them here.
Yeah, and they're not supposed to be here.
The biggest threat, though, I think for little man would have been like your ma said, the hogs, the boars, coyotes, foxes,
rattlesnakes.
Bobcats. Well, yeah, I was about to say rattlesnakes, but at night you wouldn't really have to worry about the rattlesnake side of it. I wouldn't think
until you step on. And see, my thing is this: do you know the little palm fronds, the little tree? When those palm fronds settle and lay flat on the ground and start rotting and decomposing, snakes love to get underneath those, and rattlesnakes especially, because they'll use that dry palm frond with the rattle to really make noise under that thing. So somebody as a kid at 2 years old that hears a rattling, walks over and just grabs it. I mean, you're talking, there ain't no finding them at that. Well, you'll find them, but not the way you wanted to.
No, yeah, Alicia, I don't live far from Kurt at all, actually, and it's weird how small the universe is. Yeah, we don't live far from each other.
Not at all. I'll
Yeah,
say
so
that it took like 4 minutes to meet him at the park down the street from my
yeah,
house.
it's not far at all. We don't live far from each other, and that was a blessing too. We were able to cross paths and do this today. Like I said, I woke up this morning and I saw Kurt's post and I was like, dude, I want in. I gotta go.
D Libby, probably at least 500.
Oh yeah, probably if not more. I mean, dude, the streets were flooded. Traffic was bumper to bumper. Um, it was tough, man.
That town don't get traffic like that either. So those
No.
convenience stores probably made today what they make in 2-3 months.
Oh yeah, it was. We walked into a gas station to get an energy drink and a drink, and I mean, it was packed. I mean, the smell of chicken was amazing, though.
Yeah, it was. It really was.
Yeah, to be honest with you, though, so I was telling Kurt earlier I wanted to kind of jump on here with him and give you guys like a little play by play of like how it went down with us. And oh, look at
Mountain
that,
Girl,
Mountain
I
Girl. I
appreciate you, Mountain Girl.
Yeah, that's awesome. When we got there, man. So Kurt, really, to be honest with you, he called it out though. Like when we turned down the street, he was like, "Man, I just have this feeling, this side, but let's walk this side and we'll work our way across and try and cover more terrain or whatever." Because it was early in the day, we had a backpack full of water and Gatorade, and we were like, "Yeah, let's just get a hike in,"
Hey, this is
Right.
And
My bad.
no, you're good. It was awesome because we started walking through the field, and instantly I told Kurt, I said, dude, this brush is, I mean, the broken branches that were sticking out of the ground, I mean, were hurting my feet with shoes on. So I was like, man, I could only imagine a 2-year-old with no shoes on, walking through this terrain. And, I just didn't see it ending well. And I told Kurt, the truth. I was like, man, I just had this feeling that, we're not going to get the outcome that we really want, because he's a young kid. I mean, 2 years old. And Florida has been super, super hot. And again, the threat of our agriculture is very real. You have, like I said, you got snakes, you got coyotes, you got gators, bears, hogs. And, the fact that, like I said, he was barefoot trenching across this terrain at 2 years old. I mean, and was able to walk, what was it, a mile and a half, you said?
You're breaking up.
Kurt?
That's my fault. My bad. Mile and a half.
Oh, no, I was a mile and a half. So, I mean, you got to think, man, that kid is truly blessed to be alive, and the amount of bug bites that were on him, the scratches. I seen the news clip you guys were in. They were interviewing the guy that found him. Glad he was found safe. Yeah, dude, it was crazy, man.
We recorded about 3/4 of that interview with him. We were walking up as it was starting.
Yeah. Well, the cool thing was
the aunt was the woman. Remember, I said, "Oh, I think that's the mom." I think that was like an aunt and a cousin or something that was jumping up and down. She's all over. She's like, "Oh, I'm so happy that baby was found." That was a cool thing to see, man. I'll say that.
Yeah, no, and the real cool thing was like when the word came out, and you remember this, that he was found, vehicles driving by, honking, cheering, you know what I mean? I couldn't tell you how many first responders we saw leaving that property line and just getting the claps and the round of applause, man. It was amazing. It was a good feeling. It was definitely crazy though, because we saw the EMT, you remember, bringing him in to see his mom, and it was nuts, man. It was definitely crazy. Mosquitoes and chiggers, yeah, chiggers are very real too. Those ticks too, man. That's woods, man. That's tough, man. It's crazy. I was super, super proud of our first responders though, man, and all the volunteers.
So check this out. This is Google Earth. Okay. This is right. Back. That's Yonce Road right there. That blue line that comes in. Or this is Yonce Road right here, the big blue line. This is his road, Cheevers or whatever. So we walk down. And then right there is, see it? This mobile home, manufactured home, whatever. Now, this home is not oriented this direction. This home is actually facing this way now, laid that way. And I think because this actually runs pretty drastic downhill, like it's a quick flowing piece of land. You there, Mr. Reactions?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, I can't see the StreamYard screen, so all right. So just watch the chat for me if anybody has any questions or doesn't see what I'm saying.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
got
so this is his home. So supposedly he walked up this way, played with some dogs, roughly this area right in here, and then carried on down here, walked to Yonts Road, and was seen roughly in this area right here. He was like somewhere in here. This is a K9 place. There's some K9s here. When I was live the other day and they were putting the drone up yesterday, this is what they were checking. That's why they parked right directly in front of this house, popped the drone up in the air. They went around in circles in this area. They were looking around this body of water. The CMEX driver that's seen him was down here into the plant. There's the concrete plant right here. The store, I just want everybody to get an understanding where the store is and where we were. The store is, wow. The store is roughly in here, right in this area. I don't know why there's so many. That's crazy. Look at that.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't look like that no more.
No. No. Wait a minute. Yeah, no. Nothing like that. The Hernando County Sheriff's Office is right there. I didn't know that. All right, let me go back. All right, so the search party was basically in this. Actually, you know what? Let me zoom in a little bit because this might be a store right there, right here. I thought there was a light there.
There is, I thought, a four-way light, right? Or no, stop signs, I think.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Remember, we drove. It's right here. The store's right here. Right here. There's a
Yeah.
store. So this was a store that was all over the news. This is where the sheriff held the press conference. There was a tent right in here. So they were all parked in this parking lot. We were actually right in here. This whole area was just full of cars. Well, they were going down this area and they were searching back through here. I mean,
Mhm.
nothing against this area that the police and the organized search wanted done. But if you look, I mean, this woods through here is insanely thick. Like all in this area, it's crazy thick. And you got to go through all of this woods right here. Then you got to go through all of this woods right here to get to the front side of his house, which is way over here. So we're talking 1, 2, 3, 4 miles through woods. And 4 miles through woods is not 4 miles in the woods. It's like 4 miles walking zigzag. When I went out, I had a strange suspicion that he was out in here somewhere. I thought he was in these wood lines right in this general area. He was actually found right here. There's a middle school. The park that I was in is right here. It's actually not built yet. I was in the night that I went out there. So, I mean, I was the backside of the park. There's baseball fields. There's 1, 2, 3 baseball fields here. The soccer field was up in here. Parking lot was there. I mean, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That
I see
kid went through all of this.
couple people in the chat. So last night it got down
They-
to what, like 62 last night? Wasn't really too bad, but I mean, being 2 years old and
Yeah, but yeah, no, it wasn't hot enough. It was probably more comfortable. He was probably enjoying that time because you got to think with the humidity level as high as it was because of the fog, it probably felt more like 73, 74.
yeah. But I mean, being
The
that he was
temperature was
in
definitely 62.
Yeah, but being he was in, a pajama shirt and pajama shorts or pants, and with all that fog and condensation sitting on him, I mean, he had to been obviously wet. How did the child manage to get away from the adult I presume he was with? How do you lose a 2-year-old? So, uh, Casey, the cat. So, um, he was dropped off about 9:45 by a, uh, what is it, like a relative, right? Dropped him off, something like that. He was dropped off.
His grandmother dropped him off.
Yeah, and his mother, I guess, works overnights, and she did what most people do that work overnight. She fell asleep, and he wandered out, and he got out the house, and that's what ended up happening. But he was out from what, like 10:30 till, I mean, what, about 11 o'clock today?
No, no, so what they said is the mother came here, the grandmother came here, she dropped them off. The mother and the father recently went through a divorce or a breakup or whatever, and she was now living with a boyfriend, and the father lived at another location. I think it was actually the father's mother. So she dropped her off, and she dropped him off, and she had to take her granddaughters to school. So she dropped her off. She brought him inside of this house, put him in the bed with the mother. The mother, you know, when you're sleeping, and this is a crazy part, is I guess this was like the first time that she had a visit with him in 5 months because of the whole divorce and split up and yada 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 whatever. So this was technically the first time that she'd seen him in 5 months. And she woke up and he was gone.
This guy
So
Joe
he had got
Barron.
out at about, go ahead.
Joe Barron says, "I'm not sure if the kid even existed. Upchurch told me so."
Oh yeah, Joe. Yeah, you're right. This
That's what he
guy's an
said.
idiot.
That's what he said.
Oh, I
He told
know.
me so.
Hey, yeah. But anyway, so yeah, that's what he told me. He was like, "Yeah, Kurt, I would stop wasting your time. Come on, you're an idiot." Um, so anyway, back to something that matters because that guy's an idiot. But look, so what I was told. Supposedly, see this road right here? This is the road that you were looking for. Mr. Reaction. There's a road that runs right through here. You can see it in the tree line. Runs right through here, and it turns at 90s and it cuts back through here. So Roy didn't you see? I mean, look at this. It's hard to see on Google Earth. There's a house back in here, right? Look at this. That's true. I mean, that's not just, I mean, there's trees there. I mean, that's a clearing, but that's not clear. Like Google Earth really doesn't help you. That's clear right there. And that's still 4 foot tall grass. Maybe not at this time, but right now it's really high. Actually look like they just cut it out there.
Yeah, it looks like it's got a fresh cut.
Well, it's hard to tell the height of a grass on Google Earth. But anyway, so Roy went down this road right here. Roy came in off of whatever this is. I think this is Ponce de Leon.
Ponce de
Came in
Leon.
right here. So we were right here. This reaction. Right here. We were like right there, across the street from the church. So we're actually like right here. And then we cut in around this area. This is a church. So remember when I told you I felt like he was back in that wood line right there
Yeah.
when we got there? And then I said, if not there, I thought if he crossed the road, maybe up in here. I was wrong because he was way the hell over here. But
Yeah.
look at this. Check this out. This road, Cobb Road, there's that plant. If you look back, I walked through this driveway and I was out in this thing right here, up in this area. When I looked, I was like, damn, I would have never made that, dude. You know how thick that shit was on just the edge line of that? Could you imagine right here?
No, it's gonna be horrendous, dude. It would be next
Like
to impossible. Look
that
how thick it
kid
is.
went. I I bet you he stumbled through here. So supposedly they said there was a steep hill that it drops off pretty steep after this road. Right. So, and I guess from what a couple people were saying is that spotted on this road. I don't know though. But anyway, so imagine if he rolled down the hill roughly in this area and just couldn't climb back up the hill. He's only 2 and it's pretty steep through this part of town. I mean, not
Yeah.
super steep, but for a 2-year-old, it's pretty steep. Bounced into this area that was opened up, maybe made his way through to this area, made his
Oh,
way into
man.
here, and then somehow and got picked up right in this general area right here. I mean, he was almost to the back. So that's the school, that's the baseball field. So he was like right there, dude. Roy cut through that, but he was actually brilliant because he didn't have to go through much wood. He had to go through this right in here. And then he was on the road. So he followed this road straight down, all
Yeah.
the way down, and opened up. He's got baseball fields over here. He cut through some woods right here, which actually looks like at the time it was pretty clear, maybe through this way, up through here. And then he got like right here in the open area and he looked around and he said, which way am I going to go? He said, I seen Cobb Road. So that means he was looking roughly through this area. He said, I seen Cobb Road. I decided I was going to go this way. And that's when he found him right in this area right
Yeah.
here.
Mountain Girl said, I'm
That's
so
crazy,
glad
dude.
you explained that. I had no idea that was a first visit. You did better coverage than the true crime community. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you for that. Mountain Girl. Kurt did definitely
Yep.
he definitely did his thing. So yeah, I was all
Appreciate it. There's a
ear
railroad tracks right
with
there.
Kurt. Yeah, chat's saying where was the railroad tracks that you walked on?
Right there. But I didn't walk right here. So let me show you something. This is what was confusing. Where's Cobb Road at? Cobb Road's right here. Okay. This is Cobb Road. So this is what was that road? I always have a hard time remembering. Yonser. What was that road that he lived on?
Yonce.
This is Cobb. What's this road?
Mm-hmm.
Yonce.
It's
Okay.
Yonce.
So I walked down. I parked when I went the first night. I'll show you guys exactly what I did. I went the first night. Oh yeah, that's what I should have done. I forgot I could click and pull down. Yeah, I'll do it that way. So I parked. This is actually a hill. So at the top of this hill right here. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Let me pull it back. I don't know. What's going on? Oh, let me go back to that. All right. So I parked the first night. All the press conferences were held right here. I parked like right here, right past this little driveway. I walked down through here, down this side of the road. The lady that didn't want to be recorded. There's the ditch that I walked down. Didn't walk down it yet. The lady that didn't want to be recorded was like right here. I walked all the way down this ditch, through that, through that, through that. Then I went right, kept going through that. Then I got in the ditch like right here, and I walked down this ditch. The sippy cup was found. Oh, let me show you where the sippy cup was found. Like right at where I was at. About right in here. I think, sure. Don't quote me to that, but I'm pretty sure it was found right here. So then I walked down here, and right here is where I had to get out of the ditch. And then it got really thick through the ditch. So I kept going. Then that's when the guy was sticking the pole, looking at the drains, that there was a drain right in here, and there's another one over here, and this was a bunch of wooded, like maybe a drainage pond. And I didn't go down this side. I went this way. I walked through here. I walked about right here, and this is where I cut off in the woods. There was a couple people in the woods searching already. And I came out of the woods. That's the pile of rubble that I was looking at. And then you come down. I came all the way down here. And then I got here, and I didn't want to go across Cobb because I'm like, there's no way he went down the train tracks. And the woods were even thicker on this side because this is where all the power lines are. So I turned right. I went straight through here. And then this is when I ran into the dudes that were in the pickup truck. The guys that were in the pickup truck were right here going into this gate. And they told me I couldn't search back there because I wanted to go back in this area right here.
Yeah, that's not woods.
Let me
That's
back
straight up
down
thicket.
here
Yeah, that's
to
true.
the next driveway. And then I went down the road right here and I turned in right there. I walked back through here. I cut down through this trail up this backside. There was a bunch of trash and a mattress. And then all the broken down semi trucks are all parked right here. I walked to this woods line because that was so thick. So I was right here and I expected in tennis shoes and shorts to go from here to there. No way. Was not happening. But if I would have kept going down this damn road, there was a lady looking like in the woods about right here. And I said, oh man, that's pretty far. But in all reality, I wasn't far from his house at all. I thought his house was way up in front up here. It's actually right here in this area. So if I would have kept going down that road and got off in this field and just started walking through this field, but at that point, I bet you he was way back up in here.
For sure. People said, "Are you going to be able to show us the video of them reuniting him with the family?" I think Kurt
It's
posted
on.
it
I
today.
can. Yeah, I posted it, but I can pull it up on my YouTube. It's not very long. It's only like 6-second video. Hold on,
Yeah,
I
it's
get it.
just a little snippet.
Let me see if anybody else has got any more questions on. Oh, hold on. While I'm there, let me show you guys something. Check this out. Hold on. Let me see. So they asked me how far it was from 19. They said, hey, from 19. Are we able? Isn't it like right? No, it's 16. So here's just 19. I mean, here's where it was. Just 19 is like right here. I think. Let me see. No. Yeah. There's US 19. So this is US 19 right here, this road. There's where it is right there. So, I mean, that's a good distance.
That's a great distance, probably a good 30 miles.
Yeah, at least. Because it was 20 something from my house, and it's about equal. We can see where we live from here, and it's about equal.
Yeah,
So yeah.
there's more.
But let me show you this real quick. I gotta get back to 19. There you go. Check this out. So there's a man that's missing, still missing to this day, that drove from Oregon, which is, I mean, obviously, we all know where Oregon is, way over here, across the country, come through here. I think he was trying to move to Tampa, right? He was coming down 19 because he was having some truck issues and his gas, he was literally like penny pinching to get here. His wife and his kids, or I guess some of his kids, stayed back in Oregon. This man was found, his truck was found on the side of the road. Watch this. There we go. I figured out how I did that. So he was like right in here somewhere across the street from high school. Look at this. Where was he walking to? And where that? I mean, that's there ain't no, that's not paved roads. That's sand. That's sugar sand. I mean, where was he going?
They still never found him?
Hernando Sportsman's Club, which is a shooting club. No, he's been missing for 5 months. They found his truck. They found his truck like right in here. Right in, like offset of the high school. So it was like right there, field there. They found him in here, but they ain't found him. There's an RV park. I mean, there's something here. I don't know what that is. That area is so, like when you're going through this spot of 19, this is just a straight, I mean, you just hit the straight shot forever. Straight down this, a little bend right there. They're almost past the springs. I mean, he come through all that, running out of gas. He was running out of gas. What the hell was he doing? If you ran out of gas, the only way you could walk is this way. I mean, you could go the other way, but you're going to be walking for a long ass time. There's a community right near, and there's a Publix, I think, right here. I think that's Publix now. Could be wrong. Let's see. Nice.
Yeah, because I think that's the CVS or the
Yeah, that's
Walgreens.
crazy.
Whatever.
Yeah, so I mean, that 5 months later, no sign of him, like he just never existed. But then I want to show you guys one more thing before I take this down. So today, when we get home, Mr. Reactions messages me and says, "Oh boy," I said, "What?" "Oh man, we got another missing kid on the same road, one road over." So this was JJ's house, right? Y'all remember JJ's house is right there. You go down this road to the next road, you can turn left on, which is right there. And this house right here, today, a 15-year-old girl went missing. Like 12 minutes after we got home.
Yeah.
They found her somewhere in this area. She's a known runaway. Like, come on, kid. Like, you couldn't have waited a couple days to run away. Damn,
yeah, we
dude,
literally.
like,
What you say to me though? You're like, man, looks like we're getting the boots and the flashlights out. I'm like, oh man, what's up, eyes, Mick? Boobies. He said, I hate you, eyes, Mick.
Yeah, he was seen on. Holy moly, he was seen on camera. The gentleman was seen on camera. I want to say he was seen at a gas station putting a very small amount of gas in his car. I think in Crystal River they seen him, or maybe it was Homosassa Springs.
What's up, eyes, Mick? My dude, eyes, Mick, eyes, Mick.
No, she's say they found her. They found
her now.
They didn't even release it to the public because I guess they already knew. I mean, they did release it, but they said there was no information as of right now.
Yeah, like no.
But then once they realized, yeah, it was. Well, they didn't say that yet, though. They didn't say she was a known runaway until they did the updates. At first, it was just we have a missing juvenile, literally one street away from where JJ was just returned home from.
Yeah.
So at first, it was just like oh man, it said juvenile. It didn't say age or nothing. And then they updated it and said it was a 15-year-old girl. And then they updated it and they said that she was returned home and she was a known runaway and there's no longer a threat or something.
Yeah, now today. So what I was saying before was like to give like a crazy like play by play. So when we got word that JJ was found, me and Kurt actually walked out to what is that road again? Yance Road. And my daughter is goofy. We walked back out to Yance Road and we started heading back towards the home. And that's where it felt like really surreal because we were there at like literally the right time, the heat of the moment. Like I said, we got to watch the escorts come in and bring, JJ back to the house. We got to watch the sheriff pull up personally. And it was cool because with what I do for Hernando County, as far as like being a local politician, we kind of had like the upper hand, you know what I mean? So we were able to like get a little bit better access to like better shots and better angles. And then finally I saw my buddy Deputy Tommy, and Kurt, he remembers, he was like, hey man, I voted for you. And I'm like, oh man, awesome. I appreciate that. Um, and I said, is there any way you think we can get closer, man, to get a better shot? And Kurt, you remember, he was like, man, get your asses down there. Go, go. So we started walking down this long driveway, man. And I want to say we were probably, 50, 60 feet from where the family was outside with the sheriff. I think you're muted, but it was pretty cool because, like I said, we got to get some good shots, and we get to talk to everybody that was like the boots on the ground. They had the command unit out there, and we were talking to them. And one of the guys was in charge of like the piloting the aircraft, and he said he was 5 minutes earlier to him being found. Uh, he was literally 3-4 feet above that brush in the helicopter looking, and he saw nothing. So it's like, it shows you that like having the boots on the ground is really important. So I think this is the video Kurt wants to show about the man that was missing. You're muted, I think, Kurt.
Yeah, I am. Appreciate you. His name is Timothy Brady, Braddy. He was 34. He's 34. It says a missing man's truck was found by Hernando County deputies on December 13th near his Weeki Wachee High School. 4 days after his family in Oregon reported him missing. The family of 34-year-old Timothy Brady said it's unlike him to be out of touch with them, especially because he has several children. So,
Oh man.
yeah. So here he is. That's him. I don't know. I'm not going to play Fox 13's thing. I mean, I could, but they'll probably stop the stream if I do.
Yeah.
I just wanted to see. Maybe it won't. If I'm wrong, Holy Moly watches a lot of stuff like this in the true crime community. Would probably know better. If that's one to stay away from.
Yeah, I mean, that's crazy though, because he doesn't seem like an unfit, guy, or it seems like he's obviously with it. You know what I mean? What happened?
Hey,
You
I'll
know?
say this. I'll say this though. Somebody, my wife said, "Hey, the infrared from the helicopter couldn't even see him in those woods." One, it's so thick, and that is a huge factor too. But two, I was thinking about this. I remember, like my daughter's temperature at 2 was lower than like when they checked their temperature, it was always lower. Her body ran lower. So if you're only 35 pounds and and it's possible that he runs a low temperature. I run a low temperature, so it's not like I'm the only person in the world. My daughter does it. Um, so I run like 97.1. If I'm 35 pounds and I'm balled up in a ball on the ground trying to keep warm, it could look like a possum. It could look like, I mean, he's not that big. There are some big raccoons out here. Yeah, the
Yeah,
sheriff.
the sheriff. I did see the video where he said they found him, and you could tell he was fighting back the waterworks.
What do you think? Should I play this video? I think I'll play this video. Let me see. I'll pause it every now and then. Maybe not. Let me back up. Let me see. 1 month ago, Tampa Bay 10. Oh no, never mind. Never mind. That's
No,
sad, dude.
no,
He
no,
was
no,
found. He was found dead.
that's not him, is it? That don't even look like the same guy.
I think so.
No, that's February 2022, so that wouldn't be right.
No, yeah. What? Oh, yeah. You're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. Okay.
I'm like, whoa, they backtracked.
Well, I didn't see it says Timothy Brandon Brady. I just read it quick. Yeah. Damn, that sucks, dude. There's not much about. See, a lot of people, I've read things about it, and a lot of people think that he was just running away from home. You know what I mean? Like one of those running
Yeah,
away
but I
from
mean,
life.
they would have had to by some point by now had like a tip or something. You know what I mean?
He was spotted by the Spring Hill Walmart after they found his truck. Somebody's seen him, but I don't know. See, there's people that look a lot like other people, and during a moment when you're trying to find somebody or you think you've
Everybody
seen
looks alike.
somebody, Yeah, you could easily be mistaken. So I don't know.
We had
Mm,
let's see. We had a few people in Ohio years ago answer an ad on a job and found out it was a trap, and people unalived
what?
him.
Unalived him. Oh, they killed him. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw something like that on a Hulu documentary. It was pretty cool. It was
I don't
they.
remember who. Go ahead, my bad.
No, I was saying I saw something like that on Hulu. There was like a farming opportunity, and the guy kept putting ads out on Craigslist, and then when they would come out there and try and work, he would just shoot them dead in the woods, bury them in a shallow grave, and walk away and do it again. And he
I
was
was,
like a sociopath.
we got one of those in freaking Spring Hill, right?
Who, the Mansfields or something?
Bro, check this out. I'm gonna show you something because this is crazy. One day, I think my stream's still sharing. Let's see. Uh, There you go. Yeah, Mansfield. So check this out. You're absolutely correct. Billy Mansfield. So you want to know something that blow your mind? I wish I knew the exact address. I probably could find it down here. But I can show you where I was. So check this out, dude.
Yeah, I
One
know
day
these people.
I got a mobile. Okay, so check this out though. This will blow your mind. I weld on the side, right? Every now and then I'll grab my welder and I'll go out and I'll do some side work when I get a phone call. So I get a phone call that um that this person broke off a bolt in their rear end of their truck and they needed somebody to fix it. I'm looking for the Dollar General. There's a Dollar General. It's probably not here anymore. I need his address. But anyway, so I get a phone call that I need to go fix a freaking a bolt that's broke off in the back or something. Let me see if I can find his address. It's crazy because when I don't need to find it, I've seen it 1,000 times.
Yeah, and that was old too. Those bodies that were buried were like back in the
Really old,
80s.
4 decades.
Yeah, so that's why. Yeah, back in 1980 or something. That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. And one was the girl's brother or sister. It was her sister. That's what it was. They haven't identified Bill. There's still one. They can't figure out who it is. In the 80s, yeah. 30-year-old Renee. There he is. His brother. So I read a lot about that, dude. You know his brother? I'm pretty sure his brother is the one that got him caught. I think that's who it was.
Yeah, what's crazy
He,
is I
it
know a
was
lot of
4
the
women.
Mansfields.
Okay, so check this out. I wish I could find the damn address to show you where I'm talking about. It's creepy. Let me see if I can find it over here, and then I'll just tell you what it is if I can't find it.
Yeah, that street.
Okay.
It's right there off of what, Ceylon or Toucan or whatever.
Yeah, it's off Toucan. That's what I'm
Yeah,
looking for. Damn, bro, that's
I,
crazy. Listen,
I can
so
I can show
I'll
you
just
the
kind of
house.
tell you. I think
Let
it's
me see it.
actually after we watch you high. No, I don't want you to show me that. So I'll tell you where I was. I need the Dollar General at this corner right here. I could go to Toucan. Here, Toucan. Is it Ave
Toucan
Trail right
Trail.
there? No, yeah, that's where it is. No,
Yeah, that whole
it's not.
family was crazy.
It's definitely. It's definitely not. Oh no, that ain't it. That's not it. No. That's nowhere near it. So there's a
Well,
state
look, you
park.
can click it right
I
there. The
came up.
home
I
neighbors
went
now
up.
called the House of
There's the
Horror.
lighthouse. Where?
There's a link right there. Click it.
House
See
of
what it
Horror. Where do you
does.
see that?
Right there.
Okay.
Yeah, see if that.
Yeah, I clicked it. I'm moving. Come on. Oh, you freaking tabernacle. Whatever that is. Early 70s and the 80s. Buried. Ugh. They want me to pay for this. No.
3422 Roundup Lane.
3422. Oh my gosh, who gave you that? Shout out
Roundup
to her.
Lane. Your mom. Literally,
Yeah,
not like
that's it. That's it. That's it. Okay, so check this out. Maybe it was there. It was in that area. Okay, so the front side of this. Let's see. Yeah, this is it. Okay, because I think that's my Dollar General. Maybe. What is that? No, that's a hotel now. All right. Anyway, so I got a phone call that these people needed something welded. Right. It was like 7 o'clock at night. I work from 5 till midnight because I work during the day. So it was my way of letting people know to basically call me at 5 and then I'll fit you in when I can get you in. But anyway, this guy calls. He's like, bro, I'm going to Ohio and I broke off a diff bolt in the back of my truck and I need you to get it out for me. I said, all right, yeah, no problem. I get the bolt out. I get out there to you probably tomorrow afternoon. No, no, no. I gotta leave. I'm getting out of here tonight. So I drive my car back in this dark ass neighborhood. I pull down one of these driveways in here. I think it was this one. They said, don't go down the one driveway because you'll fall in a hole. There's a big old hole. I'm assuming up in these tree lines. But get back here and boom, we're back here, right? I'm parked like right up in this area. And there's a trailer now, roughly somewhere in here. All this stuff. There was a lot of trash out there, but there was a nice little area back in here. Well, I'm there. I'm welding on this dude's truck. He's pretty cool. He's got his kid out there, his wife. Actually, pretty cool. I finish. I'm almost finished, and they start talking about these serial killers of Spring Hill. I'm like, what are you talking about? Oh yeah, there's serial killer that lived here. I'm like, what? Oh yeah, serial killer used to own this property. We now live on the property, and I was like, yeah, that's pretty crazy. What did he do? He just killed people throughout the country or something? He's like, no, he killed them, brought them here, and buried them here. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, he buried them all around here and on the side of the house and up here. I'm like, no way. I was not really believing it, dude, but it kind of creeped me out. So I go home, I start looking this shit up, and I'm like, no way. You mean to tell me that I was sitting on the land of a bunch of serial killers or one serial killer people up and doing whatever he did to these people? No
You're-
way. And then I've thought about it. I'm like, and I'm welding this dude's thing shut so he can go to Ohio. What's going on here?
He was probably one of the people.
You know what I'm saying? Like, was he a brother, a uncle, a cousin, a nephew?
Well, that name Mansfield's scary as hell. Dude, I've been in Spring Hill a while, man, and I knew a couple of the Mansfields growing up. They're that family is definitely. They let that name live on for sure. They always talk about it.
Here I didn't. Yeah, in here, a park or the trailer is now like it's right in here where all it was, where it's better. But it's definitely in this area right here. And she was like, don't pull down in here and try to come this way because it'll try to take you another way to get to the. I said, what is big with sinkholes? Look at that. We can't say we don't live in technically the city. Easy. It's crazy.
Man, our waterway
hear me?
looks beautiful on that screen, but it's definitely not that beautiful.
That water, not right there, but deeper it is.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
Watch it. There we go. Yeah, I'm horrible. No,
They say 1 out of every 5 people you know is probably a serial killer.
oh,
Well, that would suck because I know
why
a
am
lot
I
of people.
going? Where is the globe at? No, maybe not that many people. Maybe not that many people. Watch this, dude. Let's see something crazy. Let's see. How do I tilt that back? How did I do that earlier? So, little island over here, man. All these different countries own Antarctica. Did you know that?
No, not at all.
Everybody's got their own little piece of Antarctica. I'm trying to find the. Yeah, all of them have their own piece of Antarctica. Maybe it's right here. Piss me off. Maybe it's right there. So, yeah, there it is. Look at that place, dude. Hold on. Look at this place. Check this place out. If it'll load. Look at this. Are you kidding me? They got a whole world of stuff out here. What is all that stuff all over it? Look at that. Everything's red. Look at that.
That is
The hell
a
is all
sketchy
that?
looking
Looks like
situation.
the whole. It looks like the whole place was just slaughtered. You ever seen 30 Days a Night with the vampires?
Yes.
Where they go through it and they eat everybody in the town? That's what this reminded me of
Yes.
when I found it. Look at this over here. The hell is that,
Yeah,
dude?
no.
Look at all that waste all over there. Whatever, the oil barge or something? Concordian Station. Whatever the Concordian Station is. But all these different, and look, there's a fence, dude. What the hell you need a fence for in Antarctica? Like there are people walking around over here, and they got to keep them out of my snow over there. What the hell's going on over here? That's weird. And there's more. If you just go around the Antarctica and you just stumble through all these little, look at that. There's different territories in Antarctica, and I found one that you need like biohazard gear to get on. And it shows you need like certain level of protection to get in there. But look, they make it so hard to navigate through this place because there's just nothing but snow. You don't even know where. Look, here's another one. I wish I knew more about Antarctica so I like investigate these things because there's purposes of all this stuff. Look at this place. I think this is the one that's got the biohazard suit. It's on the side of this mountain. Look, and the whole town don't even got no snow in it. Everywhere else is snowing up. Look at the corner of that thing. No snow. No ice. Just chilling. Look at that. What the hell is this? Downtown. They got a downtown. I don't even know how to say that. Mukamoto. Chapel of the Snows. They got a church in this mug. There's an airport. I guess people live here, huh? Jeez.
Nah, I wouldn't live there, but it definitely looks like people live there.
Look at that. Why is there no snow on the ground, dude? Is it because of people living there? Is that why there's no snow on the ground?
Probably keep it plowed or whatever, but I mean, who the hell would want to live there? What's the hottest day you got? -30?
You keep it plowed? Is that what you're really gonna tell me? You keep it plowed?
I don't know, dude.
Where? They're plowing out here in the freaking. Who said that? You or the chat?
I'll blame
No
the chat,
way,
but
dude.
I said
I'm a
it.
stoner and I can't even accept that. I can't accept that as an answer. Okay. A photo center. I'm probably saying it wrong. Airport. Are you kidding me? Are they just flying
Boozle, that's
airplanes out of this place? We got a lot of flights that need to leave Mukamoto.
I think that's the word I was
Mukamortar.
looking for earlier, Kurt. Bamboozle.
Oh yeah, bro. I don't know, dude. I think that's crazy.
No, that's I mean, who the hell would
Bamboo.
live there? I've
What
literally never
bamboozle
met
else over here in
anybody.
Antarctica? This ain't nothing. What I find, I ain't gonna look for it now, but these islands. Yeah, I'm looking to move out here. Oh,
No, I've literally in 36 years, I've never met anybody that said, "Man, I'm moving to Antarctica."
what? Here you go. Yeah, because they're all these people in Antarctica. They just sit in Antarctica. What is there to do in
Nah,
this
fuck
Pikachu
that.
base?
Uh-huh.
Looks like Pikachu. It's not though. Pika who?
Pick
Pika who?
pick a
Look at
who.
this. What we got
Pikachu
going on
base.
here? That's probably a weird island.
A scientific base in the Peruvian Polar Scientific Research Facility in Antarctica. What the hell?
Yeah,
Oh, they're saying
there's a bunch
they,
of
chat saying show the video of him reunited with his mom.
bro. I will right now, but listen, let me ask you this question. What if, you know, everybody's like, oh, global warming, everybody's got to stop global warming. It's so bad, right? What if they just want to prevent this snow from melting because they're worried about what's underneath all this shit? Just
No, that's
mean to tell
that could be a
me from right here. It's like, oh, no, we're just gonna snow right over in this area. What? That's no way. All right, and Maki Pikachu. Look at that. All right, I'm out of here. All right, what am I showing now?
You want to see the video of reuniting. Mr. Reactions, you had me laughing hard earlier when you guys were talking about people finding JJ burp. That was hilarious. I burped? I don't remember.
Maybe.
Probably. Negative Ghost
All right,
Rider.
YouTube. No, don't leave the site. What's going on here? Trying to get me to leave the site. No, don't leave the site. All right, there's YouTube again. Oh my lord. I gotta sign into Google. You have to keep it rolling for me.
They said you were making a joke. I was dying. I don't even know, man. We were to be honest with you, it was so hot and just ugh. Yeah, I mean, I had no choice but to try and make light of the situation.
Oh my gosh, dude.
It was so funny too. I'm walking around talking to all the cops. Kurt's like this.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't want no part of that. He's like, I'm out of here.
You had it covered, dog. I didn't need to try to put my 2 cents in with the police because that's usually not a good sign for me.
Thank you, Jeffrey. I appreciate that.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna punch my screen right now. All right. Let me click this forgot password, which I didn't want to have to do, but it looks like I'm gonna have to do it anyway. Tap yes on phone or tablet. Yeah, I got my phone. Let's run it. I'm so glad that I didn't try to redo that phone today, or we would have been in trouble. I lose passwords like I lose my Zen, and that's often.
Kurt said, "Just doing you." Yeah, I mean, he was like, "Man, I don't know how you can just talk to him like that, man. So calm, just chill." I'm like, "Yeah, I mean, I got to."
Like I could talk to him when I gotta talk to him, or like it's like we gotta talk. We gotta, you know what I mean? Like I just can't. It's hard for me to be like, "Yo, officer, can I get back there?" Then be like, "No, what's your name?" I mean, I don't care. They have my name, but I don't know, dude.
It was pretty cool because I knew legit almost every cop that came out of there was funny. And then I kept calling my one buddy by his name, and they're like, "Who the hell are you talking about?" I'm like, "My dude," and they're like, "That's not his name." I'm like, yeah, it is. I went to school with him." I'm like, "That's his name." "Oh no, we call him something else. Don't tell nobody else." I'm like, "Okay, my fault." And he came out again. I was like, "Yo, what up?" When you deep dive into true crime, you hear so many horrible things. I was losing my mind.
All right, I'm here. I'm in. I've made it. I made it. Who deep dove into true crime?
Oh, I don't know. Yo, man, girl said when you deep dive into true crime, you hear so many horrible things. I was losing my mind. To be honest with you, Doing this today was pretty cool, man. It was I don't know, like a big sense of like, I don't know, like I was doing something really super positive, man. It was an awesome feeling, man. But it was definitely fun. I appreciated it. Oh, there you go. That's it, right?
Yeah. So shout out to Mike Hill Hobbies. Mike actually is in the corner of this picture. There's a woman in the background too, but Mike's in the corner of this picture. Mike took it. I'm pretty sure Mike was the guy that was on the phone, that was there with Roy when he handed him the phone and said, "Here, call 911. I got him." So shout out to Mike. Mike took this picture. This is in the field. That was direct. Like this is right after he picked him up, and you can see his arms are. Let's see. I'm trying to pause it on the video. Hold
Is that a bird? No, it's a plane.
on. Quality. Turn it up. Full screen.
Is that a bird? No, it's a plane.
Nah, man, it's Captain Kurt.
Oh, wait till you see Captain Kurt. You're gonna be like, fuck.
There you go. That's the man that found him, and that's like literally it coming out of the woods. And if you look, I don't see many prickers. He's got some on his belly right there, but I think that was from JJ picking JJ up. So, like I said, it didn't look like he had to get through much terrain to get to where he was. So I'm wondering how many people had already been in that area. There you go, though.
Yeah, it's cool, man. Seeing that little kid, dude, it makes me happy.
Me too.
For sure, man. It was an amazing feeling.
Hey, you know what's crazy is, I mean, look at that. He's got that little thin shirt on and some like pajama
shorts, dude, and he toughed it out, man, overnight. That's crazy. Blows my mind. He got a little, looks like poison ivy rash or maybe like a scrape. He's definitely got poison ivy. Look at that on the elbow there.
Yeah, all on his elbow. Those looks like scratch marks. Maybe he was scratching his arm from the poison ivy and just digging too deep, because that looks like scrapes. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, probably got on his face then too. It looks like his cheeks got some too.
There you go.
So the mom's in the green with the knee brace on.
Aww.
There you go. Thanks to everyone here. I'll run it back again. Just in case somebody was looking the other direction.
He is so precious, and all he wanted was his mom.
Mm-hmm.
All he wanted was his mom. That's all he kept talking about.
So this is see where they're standing. This is roughly where we were at when we were talking to the sheriff when he drove away, because there's that command center that we were standing at. There's the pickup truck where that group of police officers are standing right to their lefts, and we were right there.
Yeah, that's exactly where we were. Literally, I couldn't tell you how many times we walked around that command center trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Aww.
You see the smile on that cop's face? Look, hold on. The cop that it looks like right here. Watch. Look at the smile.
Aww.
Look at him. Cheesing.
Oh, yeah.
On the side right there. Yeah. That's dope.
Man, dude, and you know what's crazy? You know, so many people don't realize, man, it's like there's usually never a good outcome with situations like this. Almost never. So to have this type of outcome was amazing, man, and it was cool to be a part of it, dude. I was telling my old lady earlier, I was scared to go look because if the outcome wasn't what we wanted, you know, potentially, I mean, with us being out there, we could have been the ones that stumbled across, you know, the bad outcome. So it's like, it's a horrible feeling to think about, you know, but then seeing that it turned around so quick, it was just, it made it so much better to say that we were a part of that whole movement. You know what I mean?
Could you imagine the trauma that mom's going to go through for the rest of her life? Like every time she wants to lay down now from this point forward, like even if she doesn't have to worry about anything, I don't know. I would put those freaking chain locks on the top.
Hotel locks or whatever.
I would put 2 or 3 chains up there on every exit, the door. if I had a sliding glass door, I'd have that thing blocked off and screwed shut maybe and never use it again.
Tell the chat too, man, how we heard that the mom actually got into a confrontation because somebody was being negative too. Remember?
Say that one more time.
Remember how they were talking about the mom just got into an altercation?
Oh yeah, she got into a fight because she I guess she was fighting. From what I heard, I think they took somebody to jail. I could be
Yeah.
wrong though. But they were,
Supposedly somebody was being real negative and derogatory towards her about the situation, and they ended up, throwing fists at each other, and I think the other person ended up going to jail.
shout
yeah,
out
that
to
was
wifey. She just sent me a photo. I'm gonna show you guys, and you can definitely see that he was chewed up, man. He was chewed up.
the one in the back of the ambulance.
Yeah, you seen that one?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, he was ate up for real.
Yeah, I got it right here. Let me pull it up. This works a lot better though, having this YouTube. You know what I think? I think that's why I got messed up last night on Blind Fury's podcast because I didn't have Google and it was messing up Streamlabs. That makes sense. Like
Yeah.
I didn't sign into everything properly.
They said he's a trooper, 2 year olds are fast. Yeah, no, what me and my other half were talking about was, imagining it was our son because I have he just turned 3, and it's like, I mean, he's fast. So, I told her I couldn't live with myself. I don't know what I could. I wouldn't been able to sleep. I wouldn't. I mean, I would be. I mean, all night. I would be doing whatever I could. And trying to. You know. Oof. Yeah, it's tough.
Let's see if I can zoom in on.
Yeah, that to me looks like chigger, bro, or something. That don't look like. Oof.
No, those are also scratches. The mosquito bites. When you're little like that, it could be a no-see-um. You know what I mean? He's got very fair skin. So he definitely that's painful. I
Yeah, look
mean,
at the knee. He's got a deep little cut there. What's up, Cortex, my brother?
that could be ticks.
Yeah, it could be.
And that's what they got to watch out for is Lyme disease for a while.
Yeah.
Like it's definitely still something they got to pay attention to because if they had to get a bunch of ticks at him, I don't know if there's anything to give to somebody to prevent Lyme disease, but they got to really pay attention to that. An infection.
Yeah.
That one looks like a tick. The one on the inside of his thigh right there, see the square that's formed around the side of it? That's scary.
Yeah.
Because that shows that there could be possible Lyme disease. I mean, that's a telltale sign of Lyme disease right there.
Yeah, I hate even thinking about that, man. That would be
Yeah, I agree. But
crazy
it's something
thing.
you gotta pay attention to. Oh, the picture went away.
Yeah. Laura P, what up? Cortex, my brother. But yeah, no, that whole thing is oof.
Yeah.
Good thing is though, man, he was found. He's safe. And tonight he's getting to sleep in his bed, and his mom gets to squeeze all over him. That's definitely the best feeling for sure.
I just dropped the link. If anybody wants to grab it, they could come up first. If there's anything to say, make sure your camera's on. Show me in the background if you're not going to pop it on the whole time. But yeah, Mr. Cortex, you're more than welcome to pop up if you want, man. Everybody really is. I just felt like maybe if anybody's got anything they want to say about it, if they want me, it's open for you.
Yeah.
And I can't believe it's we already been live for an hour and 24 minutes, man. It's close.
Yeah. Well, it was definitely, I mean, you gotta think, it was a crazy topic to talk about, and then trying to give like that the illustration of, what we walked through and what we were around is pretty that was pretty in depth too.
Yeah. I wanted to see before I forget, I want to see something. If there is anybody that can drop links in there, if you could drop Mr. Reactions and Cortex's link. If you guys haven't subbed up to them, make sure you do. Let me see something here. I want to see where that he said those water tanks. The only thing is I don't think I'll be able to see it because as we could see, there was a lot of construction already there. But I wonder if you can see those water tanks he was talking about. I'm gonna find out right now. Definitely a humbling experience. Definitely was.
Yeah, no, for sure.
So there's Cobb Road. That's what was scary, dude. Is that look at this body of water? Hold on, I gotta show you guys the screen. Check this out. When I pulled this up to see where it was, when I found out what was going on, this is what was scary to me right here. Bunch of this. I'm glad. Right, this is a so if he come straight down where they thought he was, there's the train tracks right here. Train tracks are right there. He come off this road and he crossed Cobb and he got back into the C-Max. Look at this. Boom, boom. Look at the water. Those are rockeries that blow away lime rock. They're deep, deep. I mean, no chance in that. But let's see if you can see that. Tank. There's the house. 3D.
Was the water tanks behind the school?
There's the
Just
house.
as Robert said. There.
I think he was coming through here. And the reason I say I don't think we'll be able to see him, because I think based off of everything that was said, he come down Ponce de Leon and he turned down this access road. This road actually now is a little bit more of a road. If that makes sense because they use it to do maintenance on what is now a sports complex. Like they use this access road. There's a bunch of pavilions all through this. There's a like, right in here, and that's what I thought. I thought maybe he got out. And to be honest with you, I didn't realize it was this close. I was out here. I was out here, and I thought the house was right there. The house is actually way down in here, in the fields. I mean, that's far, but when you drive all the way down here, all the way down here, and all the way up into here, it makes it seem so much further. Water tanks, I think,
Yeah.
if I had to guess, I bet you the water tanks are for the field. They're probably somewhere in here. Like, what are these right here? Whatever that is. That's a horse stable, it looks like, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe they're by the school. Who knows? I'm just glad he's found, to be honest with you.
Yeah. It's crazy. So it says, wait,
Oh,
this is where he was found.
well,
Yeah.
dog, what are you getting into for the rest of the night?
Man, I'm gonna
Oh, you
take
main girl show you again.
Huh?
I was gonna show you main girl again. You're good.
Oh, just gonna
Go ahead.
take
Go
a
ahead.
shower, man, and relax and cuddle up with the old lady, man, and hug and kiss these kiddos, man, because after going through this today, man, it shows you like anything can happen. Just think if he still lives there when he's old enough to go to school. That's bizarre.
It was like right in here. So right there. That's pretty dope. I didn't know you could do that.
That's
So
pretty cool too. You could draw.
his house was, let's see. Let's draw a line from that.
They said you are my hero.
Yeah. And he was found about right there. My hero, appreciate you. I'll say that.
He can tell his classmates about this story. Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, he's got a story for the rest of his life now. I mean, that's something you tell the kids, and the grandkids, man. Hell of a story, man. 2 years old, survived on his own outside in the woods, walking through crazy, crazy terrain, and was found. That's, I mean, he's
You know what
probably
would
not
be
gonna.
interesting, dude, is I think that's what I think is interesting. I wonder if in, let's say, 5 years from now, if somebody came to him and talked to him about it, would would he still remember because it was such a traumatic situation to him and that was like embedded in his brain, or would he forget it just like we forget? Because I still remember things from when I was young, but I can't pinpoint how old I was, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I can't think back that far. I mean, I think back and I remember some of my like young childhood days, but I don't remember, how old. But I think with him, um, how did he unlock the door? I'm not sure about that.
No, it was a mile and a half, Kayla. And yes, we did, Linda. Me and Mr. Reactions both went out there. But like I
Um,
said, man, go ahead, finish up. My bad.
well, no, what I was saying is the good thing is, well, I don't want to say the good thing like it's a good thing, but I mean he can always, retract the news articles about it, and you know what I mean, and
Right.
pull it up and be like, "This was me," I
Yeah,
think since
exactly.
it
I
was
agree.
such a huge event, he will probably have bits of it all for sure. Doesn't
Yeah, I
fully
agree.
Your memory doesn't fully kick in till about 4. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't
care
even.
though. That's what I don't think that matters. I know I don't believe that either. I mean, I do believe that, but there's no, I don't believe four because maybe I guess I, don't, I can't say I don't believe it because I don't for sure. Yeah, he was
Yeah,
found right in here. So from here to here, let's see. I want to see if I can check the distance. Is why you're good there.
yeah, that'd be cool if you could track the
Here,
distance.
there. Okay, so this says 200 meters is that bar is for scale. So I remember learning that in school. So roughly that is 200 meters from there. There's another 200 meters. From there to there. Another 200 meters. From there to there. Another 200 meters. So what's 2,000 meters? Let's see.
Oof, I'm gonna look right now.
Meter is 3 feet, right?
What is 2,000 meters? 2 miles.
6,561 feet and 8 and 5/32 inches.
One
So
point 1.243.
yeah, so it was roughly 1.24 miles, give or take. But at the same time, I said this 1,000 times over. That is not, he did not walk in a straight line through that woods. I can
No,
guarantee
hell
that.
no.
No way
Fuck.
possible.
No, no.
So at the end of the day, he probably walked 37 miles, to be honest with you. I'm not even joking when I say that because you can't walk a straight line through these woods. No way, no how. There could be big trees in the way with thorns all around them. That's what's crazy to me is there's so many different. Florida's got so many different thorny plants, dude. It's insane.
Oh,
It's
well,
nuts, dude.
that and someone tries to break in, it's their asses. Oh, they have alarms on the windows and doors. Yeah, no.
3.6 meters is a mile.
No, yeah.
And my dog is a trip. A meter is a yard, I think, is the same thing. It's like 3 feet. A meter is the same as a yard, I'm pretty sure. It's just a different measurement. I think it's a little bit longer. The metric is
Yeah.
a little bit longer than standard.
Cortex isn't feeling that good today. All right, he
It's
said that.
okay, bro. Hey, I'll
Now,
put it to you like this. I'll take your 3.6 meters as a mile because that means I run multiple miles a day.
it said, what's the wildlife like in that area? I mean, it's bad. I mean, there's, hog, there's bear, there's coyotes, there's bobcats, there's foxes. I mean, it's pretty, pretty strenuous for sure. Snakes, gators, a lot of gators, because there's a lot of swampland over there.
All right, so we got panthers, otters, bears, raccoons, bats, bobcats, beavers, squirrels, fox, deer, and rodents. And we got manatees. Don't forget about manatees. There are a lot of them over that way too.
Bro, listen. You imagine getting attacked by a beaver.
Mhm. He said 1.609 meters. What's that? That's like
Is
9 feet. No, it's not. It's like 7 feet. No, it's like 5 feet. I gotta look now. Cortex has got me wondering. 1.6. He's got me tripped out. 1.6 meters feet. That's one. No, man, that's 5.24 feet. He went a lot further than 5 feet, dog. Give it up while you're ahead.
Kurt's
Nutria. Yeah, we got Nutria, I think.
Cortex has Kurt doing homework.
I think we got Nutria in North Florida, like up by the Panhandle.
Sounds like an STD, they said.
A Nutria does. A Nutria sounds like an S. Babe. Oh, she ain't out there. A Nutria. Yeah,
Beaver
does
slap.
Nutria sound like an STD? Yeah.
No,
Oh.
to me, nutria sounds like a.
Beaver slapped
Yeah.
his STD.
Nutria sound. Bro, you know what a honey badger is?
Yes.
Do you know what honey badgers can do?
Oh God.
I'm
He
gonna
said, "Bro, I'm just waking up. Leave me alone."
check this out. I gotta tell you the story. There's this kid Trevor that we used to live by. He's a good kid. He's a good kid, but he's got a lot going on with it. Like he's different. He's built different, and nothing wrong about it. But he's like he gets real offensive sometimes. Like if you say something even as a joke, he doesn't really know how to take it as a joke full hearted. He still feels some type of way, even though he's laughing and joking with you. You can tell that it's pissing him off. So I was sitting on the porch one day with him, and we're smoking, and I'm talking shit, man. And I'm like, Trevor, I will get a damn honey badger to whip your ass. He's like, Kurt, I will whip a honey badger. He's telling me how he's gonna hurt this honey badger, and I'm just dogging back and forth with him. And I'm like, you're not gonna do it, bro. Honey badger will whip that ass. And he's like, no, it won't, bro. A honey badger. Let me show you a honey badger. I gotta
God.
show you. Let me show you real quick because the honey badger. If my spirit animal was something, I'd say it's a honey badger. They're nasty, dude.
Bro, have you ever found out where they get vanilla flavoring from?
Yeah, from the anal glands of beavers, and they get raspberry from there too. It's artificial flavoring only. It's the secretion of an anal gland. This is honey badger. Let me show you what a honey badger looks like. Hold on. This is what they look like. Share screen. Honey badger. There it is.
Whoa.
That's a honey badger. Check that thing out, dude. That thing's a freaking beast, bro. And listen, their skin is not attached to their body. So you can't grab a hold of this thing. You try, look at Fearless Honey Badger takes on 6 lions. 6 lions, bro. A honey badger can straight up get bit by a cobra, right? And he would just lay down and take a nap for a couple minutes and then wake up and eat the cobra. He don't care about the cobra. Honey badger don't give a shit. That's what this painting's from right here. Look at him. That's bad, honey badger. I would love to own one. Look at this guy. He killed one. They're beautiful. Look at that thing. It looks like a skunk. Look at his eye. Looking like King Jut over there with a lazy eye. Look at him. Yeah, you see that? Look at that lazy eye. Oh,
Is that 9:15?
yeah, 9. There it is. 9:15. Look at that. Look at that thing. Look at his eyes, dude. That looks like something. You know what else I like? And my wife gives me shit for it all the time. I like buzzards.
Oh yeah.
I think it's badass that a buzzard eats you from your asshole, eats your whole inside out, and then decides to eat the rest of you. Preserves your skin. Look at that. Look at that thing, dude. I think he's got a cobra in his mouth.
I mean, look at that one right there in the middle. It looks cute. Looks like a little baby right there in the middle. Up.
Yeah, that is a baby.
Look at that thing. Oh.
Look at them claws on that thing. It's probably right there. It'd probably still kick Trevor's ass, baby and all. It looks like he's carrying some things there, dude. They're foragers. That's pretty dope. Look at that. He's carrying his baby. Or is that a dog? Looks like a dog. Look at that thing, dude. That one's dope. That would be mine if I had one. Look at him. It looks like a hyena. That looks like a freaking looks like my dog a little bit, Nala, but her ears are bigger. Honey badgers are bullet and lion proof. Look at that. I'm telling you, go do some. Look at that honey badger. That's Johnny Gobble honey badger right there.
I knew you.
We got Johnny Gobble and King Jet all in the same thing.
Oh
Yeah.
God.
But dog, I gotta get up for my daughter's baseball tomorrow.
You're good, man.
9 a.m.
You're good, man. It was good to talk to y'all, chat, man. It was good to hang out with you today, Kurt, man, and do some good things, man.
You too, dog. Man, we might have some things coming up we are gonna have some things coming up. I just don't know how soon in the future, but we definitely got some things coming up together, so y'all stay tuned for that.
Gobble badger.
Gobble badger. I hope somebody clips that out and uses it. And uses a gobble. The only thing is I wouldn't give that guy the credit of being a honey badger, because honey badgers, they're are fighters. They are, they got heart. They're dedicated. It's all things Johnny don't have. The honey badger possesses everything that Johnny doesn't have: strength, wit, brains, integrity, dedication.
They said such disrespect to the Badgers.
Well, it is, but that one was a whacked out one. That one had been messing with Jose's a lot. It's been running around assassinating Jose's. Its eyes are bugged out. It's got Merle's teeth in. You see Merle's teeth on it? Oh man, I wish I would have closed it.
Thank
Merle's
you, Laura.
teeth are on there.
It's
got a clean liver. Yeah, the Badger's got a clean liver. You're right, Mama Payday.
Oh man, yeah.
Jaundice free. I mean, it is what it is, right?
I'm y'all's dad.
Yeah, I know. I seen that. He come in a stream while we're worried about missing 2-year-olds, talking about he's our daddy. Johnny, you can't even be your kid's daddy. Don't worry about trying to be my daddy. Please don't try to worry about being my daddy, because I promise you, you'll be just like him. Not around, not doing daddy things. So don't be calling yourself a daddy. You're a deadbeat daddy. That's what you can call. I'm y'all's deadbeat daddy. Ain't gonna pay child support. I don't have a driver's license. There's so many things we could touch on with that, Johnny. Let's just backtrack. Let's end this stream before I get myself in trouble. You'll be striking nothing. You'll be out here just striking the air. I'm a strike god. He's just striking everything. You ain't ever struck me, you stupid. God, I hate that dude. Shout out to his hepatitis doctor. I hope he punches him in the face when he sees him. Fuck, dude. You know, that'd be cool. I wish we could pay somebody for that. Be like, hey, when he gets there, you just give him an elbow one time and say it's a HIPAA violation if he tells anybody. Because he'll be suing the whole town if you do that.
Oh my God, Kurt, bro. You're on something right
The
now.
engine does need oil. My wife's kicking me off, Johnny. You're lucky your wife's kicking me off. She said, come on, babe. Don't waste your time on that. Man, I shouldn't have got rolling on that. All right, anyway. Yo, I'm glad that JJ was successfully located, safe, sound, and I think it just goes to show that Florida is not as bad as a lot of people make us look.
No.
We're not. I mean, a lot of people paint us to be these human traffickers, these partiers, Florida is nowhere's good, man. Nowhere's good, but it's beautiful to see a community come together and actually find somebody that's missing and in some serious situations. Like we weren't looking for a 15-year-old kid that had ran away. We were looking for a baby, essentially.
That got out, yeah. For sure, dude. And I was going to touch on that too. It was awesome to see the community come together. There's faith in humanity, for real.
It really is.
Yeah, it was amazing to see that. It was really heartfelt, for sure.
Shout out to all the volunteers, all the law enforcement. There was Marion County was there. If you guys seen all the dudes walking out in black in my video or on the news, those were Department of Correction. Yeah, they had the bloodhounds out there that they used to track inmates that escaped. Like they were an entire squad dedicated to looking for people that have absconded and ran and hid in thick woods. Exactly. Most penitentiaries in Florida are wrapped in woods. They're put out away from the public and they're wrapped in woods, and it's really hard to get to them through the woods. So shout out to them. Shout out to uh, everybody, man, that was involved. Everybody that tried to help on the internet with sharing posts and getting the word out. All that's important because the more, and that's one thing I really want to say before we get out of here. A lot of people get upset when stuff like this happens and they see YouTubers coming and getting involved. You have to remember this, that there, if it wasn't for YouTube, a lot of people wouldn't know that it exists in this area. I think a lot of the people that were out searching found it through YouTube. I think
For sure.
majority of that. I know that they didn't start asking for the public's help until late last night.
Yeah. No, and that's the thing too. I was gonna say thank you for touching on that, man. Word of mouth is very real, and YouTube helped that out a lot. And that helped, get it out there too. So I mean, that was phenomenal, man. And you had to be there to see the support in person. But I mean, there was cars lined up as far as I can see, people walking with caution tape tied on them. That was like a sign or a tag that they were volunteers. I mean, there was hundreds of people, man. It was amazing, amazing.
You know what I thought about on the way home after we left from eating? I thought about this. I said, Roy said something that made a lot of sense to me. He said, I just got lucky today. And he's
Mhm.
right because there was a lot of people out there. But I'll say this, I couldn't have picked, if I had to sit down and think about it and pick somebody that I would want to find that kid, it would be him. And I'm going to tell you why. The man's a retired Marine.
Mhm.
He's a huge asset to that community.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, that little kid will always have somebody. As long as that man's on this earth, there's a connection that was built there between them two. That if he ever does need to reach out to somebody that's not in his family, that he might
It's
need
there.
advice for, it's there. Now, if somebody would have found him from another area of the town, that would have been good and great because he was found. But the relationship, the kid probably would have never had that opportunity. That man can go through there at any time and drive down that road and check on that little boy.
So people are saying it was not luck. He was guided right to him. So
That's what I'm saying. That's
he's
divine intervention. I think that's how it would say.
he said something in his interview. He said, I was actually going to go fishing today, but something
Mhm.
told me I got to go look for this kid. And boom. So that right there should tell you that God is real and the power of faith is right there, dude. So, um, yeah, man. Yeah, hiker buddies for life. That's exactly what he said too. That was awesome.
Emery, I appreciate that, but you got to give a lot of the credit to Mr. Reactions over here because he was able to get a lot of the options for me to get down that road. I'll be real with you. I wasn't about to try to go stomping up to the law enforcement saying, hey, can I go over here and go over there? Like, that's one thing that I got to get comfortable with doing, especially if I'm going to be out doing stuff like that. There's a lot of people that are good. They just push right up. Hey, I'm here. I need to record. I got my media badge. I'm media. I
Yeah.
need to figure that out, but I will, man. So I
Yeah.
appreciate you for that because
Oh, let's go.
I
You're-
mean, I
you're
get
the-
it, but still, bro, you gotta give the credit where it's due. And
No, I
I
appreciate
honestly will
that.
say without that, I probably wouldn't have been so quick to run up and record this and that. I probably would have sat in the media area and got what's in the media area.
Yeah, Panda, Mr. Political Clout. No, it's cool, man. When you do good things for the community, they
You
look out
need
for
that.
you in
No,
return.
no, that's what's needed, bro. Like politicians, I wish every politician did stuff like this. I was hoping that we would see stuff like that out there, where you got, the guys out there, the politicians, the local politicians, the local Congress, whatever they are,
Yeah.
but you won't
Yeah.
see that. So it's good to see you doing that.
Do you, Captain Kurt? Do you talk to fans? Question mark. He talks to fans. Vote for Anthony. I appreciate that, Becky. Thank you so much.
Who asked me if I talk to fans?
DJ G Master.
Yeah, man, I do. I didn't have any fans out there, but I don't really, I don't go out there with a big sign on my back saying, hey, I'm Captain Kurt Reacts. I think Anthony told, or Mr. Reaction, but my bad, bro. I didn't mean to do it.
All right, it's right there, but he doxed me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But I got to get out of here, dog. But it was great. It was great
It
kicking
was
with
great,
you
man.
guys.
Oh,
I'll sit
dude.
here and bullshit all the time.
No, hey, and it was badass the way we ended it, bro. So it was cool, man.
Let me go. All right, listen, man. It was great, y'all. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. I love y'all. Tomorrow I got my daughter's baseball and we got some other things we got to take care of. Sunday's my son's birthday. So I probably won't see you for the rest of the weekend, but have a good weekend. Mr. Reactions, I'll hit you up tomorrow sometime, most likely.
sure, brother.
Cortex, have a good night. Mama Payday, D Libby,
Everybody, man. I love
DJ
you too, Cortex, for sure.
DJ Grant, G Master, hit me up if you're trying to talk. If that's what you're trying to hint at there. Your main
Mama
girl.
Payday, love you. Thank you. Libby, love y'all.
Shout out to Becky B. Shout
Yeah.
out to Becky B.
Shout out to Miss Becky B.
Oh, I was gonna make a joke at that, but I don't want to do that. I keep that between me and you. All right,
Yeah,
man.
we love
I'm
y'all,
out,
man.
dog. Love y'all. I
Peace out,
appreciate
y'all.
you, Cassidy. I love y'all. Mr. Reactions, I appreciate you. Make sure you guys go follow Mr. Reactions. Find him, drop his link. He's in the description.
Yeah.
And check them out. They go live all the time, man. Go enjoy the time. Cortex does the back rooms. If anybody's interested in that sci-fi, just get out of your own thoughts, man, and think. That's why I like listening to that. It's because I can just listen to some fake stuff. It maybe not be fake, maybe it be real. Nobody's gonna judge you on what you say. And what's the guy's Byron and Cortex do a good job on that.
Yeah. Check them out, y'all, man. For real, that's family. Love y'all, guys.
Appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night.
Be safe.